Hello guys, welcome back to the Cinematic Mike channel. Today I'm going to be doing not really an unboxing, but I'm going to be showing off my Criterion haul that I took. As you guys know, it's November and there's a 50% off. I started collecting Criterion just like a few years ago. I think I didn't know much about it until like later. I think around when Roma or The Irishman came out, I found out about the whole Criterion thing, and I really actually kind of admired that it's keeping like some physical media alive and classic films alive and everything. And it's good to have like my own physical copy of it. So that's one of the things I appreciate of the Criterion. It feels like I'm a baby when I go and see them, and all of the Criterion movies out there that I like that are from classic films that I saw in school, that I learned about and everything. So there was a 50% off, and I was thinking about whether I should or shouldn't, but I ended up doing something kind of stupid, and I ended up getting a lot. Um, I'm sorry I haven't been around lately. It's not even lately. It's like probably been a while. I've been having some, probably gonna laugh because yes, there's financial situations, but I ended up getting a job, which is kind of helping me out right now. And so far it's going all right. So I did think about whether could do this or not. And I was okay with what I did. So I still think it was stupid, but I'm okay. But yeah, I had to like cut down on some subscriptions and everything, and I didn't have enough for this. Sometimes you gotta be like, nope, I gotta cut it because I gotta get some dough and everything. So, but right now I'm okay. So far they haven't let me go or anything. They're thinking about keeping me and all that stuff. So I've been doing good so far. Um, oh yeah, and my film actually. Well, I'll talk about that later. But anyways, I got a Criterion collection, a Criterion Haul right now. So I wanted to share with you guys. Maybe some of them aren't gonna be as cool to you guys. I was telling the guy at the Barnes and Noble, I was like, it's cool because I have my collection that I want of things I want from there. But I see people getting these films and I don't even know about them. And I just look at it, I'm like, I wonder what that's about, I look at it, I'm like, I wonder what he or she's getting over there, what is that film? Some of most of the ones I got, I know I've seen them, but I took a risk on like I think three of them. I haven't seen them, but I heard it's good. So I just took them. So I'm gonna show it to you guys. It's all in this bag right here, all inside here. So let's get to it and see what's going on. First one I got is the Coen Brothers Blood Simple. I always wanted this film. I love it. It's probably my favorite Coen Brothers film. I don't know. It's one of the Coens. I think that I always call them Coen Brothers because they're always together in it. So I always feel like it's theirs. I think only one of their names is on this as director. Joel Coen. Joel Coen's right there as director. So yeah, this is one of my favorite films. And I could, when I saw this film, I found it, and I could see their like style already in that film. So all the films that I've seen, like No Country for Old Men, I can go back to this and be like, yo, that's them. So I really enjoyed it. This one right here, I just saw it part of my contemporary world cinema class. It was my first time seeing it. I always wanted to see it, but I always put it away. I like put it aside and never got to see it. But then, when it's assigned to you, I have to see it. And I saw it like last week or 2 weeks ago. I fell in love with it. And tomorrow I'm going to go see his film, Pinocchio. So here it is, Guillermo del Toro's Kronos, which I think is a great film and it pays respect kind of to the old classic, I guess, monster films that you would say. It's pretty cool. I saw it in last week or 2 weeks ago. I saw his Netflix, The Cabinet of Curiosities, which I enjoyed. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys should check it out. It has a lot of like, it was pretty cool. He picked like these different directors that did some horror stuff and they got to direct an episode. It's like an anthology, so every episode's different and there's great actors in it. It's a great thing if you want to get like a little fright. And it reminded me a little bit of how I felt when I used to watch Goosebumps when I was a kid. So I really enjoyed his, and there's a lot of prosthetic behind the scenes in that, which is pretty cool. You won't, when you watch it, you probably think that no, it's not prosthetics or anything practical or anything. But if you see the behind the scenes on those little shows, those episodes, they are. Other one I got, one of my favorite films too. That's a classic one with Marlon Brando. Is this one, On the Waterfront right here. This is pretty cool right here. I saw it there and I just took it right away. Another Guillermo del Toro film. I have this one on DVD already. This is a Blu-ray and it's part of the Criterion, so I just took it. It's the Pan's Labyrinth, which is a wonderful film. I love this film so much. It feels like a Guillermo del Toro month for some reason this time. One of my favorite films by Martin Scorsese. I also have this on Blu-ray. It's right there. It's like an edition that I got when I was younger, when I started getting into these like auteur type of movies, and I picked it up at Best Buy. I have it here behind me somewhere. Raging Bull. I got it now. This just got released this year. Raging Bull on Criterion. So I wasn't gonna get it because I already have it on DVD, but I was like, oh, it's DVD and this is Blu-ray, so I might as well just get it. So I just took it because I love it, and I'm gonna watch it since it's on Blu-ray. I have the DVD already, which I enjoy. Some of them I wasn't gonna get because of that reason, because I have them on DVD already, so I didn't see a point of getting it. But there's a sale going on, and it's Blu-ray, and it's Criterion, so I just decided to take them. This one I have not seen. It was assigned to me on one of my classes. I don't think it was this year. I think it was another class, and I actually skipped this. I didn't see it. I didn't do the homework on this. I actually didn't get to see it, but I heard it's really good. So I can't wait to put it on. It's with John Travolta. It's called Blowout. Right here, Blowout. Blowout, right? Blowout. Yeah, John Travolta. Yeah, Blowout. So I haven't seen this one, but I heard it's really good, and I think it's Brian. Is it Brian De Palma? Yeah, Brian De Palma. So that's cool. This one I enjoyed. I saw it, I think, in one of my classes too, years ago. The Asphalt Jungle right here. So I got this one. Some people were mentioning, even the guy that I was talking about, Barnes and Noble, was talking about some noir, and he recommended Kiss Me Deadly. I kept looking at it and I didn't know much about it, but I've been seeing people recommend that one and some other like film noir classic type of films like that. So even like I barely saw Chunkling Express, I think by I forgot, I don't know how to Wong Kai, I think. I forgot how to say the name, so I apologize. But he has a movie called In the Mood for Love, so I keep seeing that out there. So I wanted to pick that up, but I didn't. But I got curious because I really love that film, the one that I got assigned to and I saw. I love the cinematography, the style of it. I fell in love with them, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure In the Mood for Love is great. Another one again, like Pan's Labyrinth and Chronos. This is by Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu, which I was gonna get when they said it was gonna come out. But again, I said, you know what? What's the point? I got the DVD, but I got it. Amores Perros right here, one of my favorite films by Alejandro. This was amazing when I found out about it. I don't remember exactly, but I think it was because of Ben Affleck when The Town came out. He had mentioned how he took inspiration from the car scene for his film The Town when they do have the car chase. He looked at this for that. I think that's how I found out about this, and then I got into him. And again, it was around the time where I was getting into what people would call foreign films and all that. So that's how I got into it, and I fell in love with it. I showed some friends, and my friends fell in love with it. So yeah, some people that I show like in family, they didn't like it because they don't like some of the things that are in it. They're like, that's wrong, that's wrong. And I'm like, well, that's life sometimes, that's what the point. I feel like they want to see like a movie that's pitch perfect. This one too, I think I saw it in class. It's called Ugetsu. I think I did see it in class. I mean, I did see it. I think it was for assignment. I'm not sure if I saw it on my own, but I fell in love with this film when I saw it. It was really cool. Getsu. So I can't wait to put this on. I love how it comes in this like box set or whatever you call it. There it is. It's nice. I saw it in. I was going through the Criterion, and then I just saw it. So I'm like, I'm taking that right away. So I just pulled it and I took it. And I think the guy that was helping me, he was talking about this film too, how much he loves it. This one is actually a favorite of mine. I really love this film. I don't know. I just love that it's telling the story just with like an expression on the face, most of it. The actress here is really like phenomenal. And it's Joan of Arc. I think it's the Passion of Joan of Arc. I saw it in class, I think, or it was assigned to me, and I saw it and I fell in love with this film. I actually love it because of her performance, just right there in the cover. And when you get to those scenes, like it's kind of heartbreaking, but just that talent to do that and for it to be on screen and to kind of like connect to the audience, I think that's pretty impressive what she did right there. So that's The Passion of Joan of Arc. This one I think I saw like once or maybe twice, but I remember I enjoyed it and I just took it right away because I'm like, I'm taking this. And this is Punch Drunk Love right here with Adam Sandler. I think Philip Seymour Hoffman is in this one too. If I'm correct, this is the one. Or maybe not. He's not in here. Doesn't really say. Is he here? Maybe I got... Oh yeah, he is. Played with Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yeah, this is it. So I remember this one. I really enjoyed this one. Me and my friend like it. We quote some of the things in this film sometimes when we text each other. So here it is. I just took this one too. It wasn't my plan to get it, but I was like, there's moments where I was like, just take it. So I took it. Another one I wasn't planning to get, but I ended up getting it. Obviously, I think everyone that goes to film school this is probably like one of the first ones you see. I never had it on DVD or Blu-ray, and I just took it. And it's what's his name? And what's his name? I just got confused because I just said Philip, and I feel like some Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman, yeah. So Dustin Hoffman, The Graduate, Mrs. Robinson, which is a great film, a great cinematography, a little bit of great like little mise en scène in this film. So it's pretty cool. Another one that I got that I have not seen is this one, but I have heard of it. And I think it's supposed to be almost like a crime thriller or crime drama, and I'm into that. Those are my cup of teas, like crime drama. And it's this one. I've heard like so many good things about it, so I really want to see this one. I haven't seen it at all, so I just took it. It's called Lahane, right there. So that's pretty cool right there. I can't wait to put this one on. Um, I don't know. It's kind of like right now. I just thought about films like what's the Brazilian one, City of God, almost. And I think someone recently talked about a film where I don't know. There's a film that I was barely reading like a few months ago, and the interview or behind the scenes, and they were talking about how it was kind of like Lahane and all that. So I can't wait to put it on. I am a big fan of Martin Scorsese, but I haven't seen. I am a fan of Mr. Martin Scorsese, who is actually going to turn 80 soon. I think The Guardian just released a thing, piece of these directors complimenting him, talking about him because he's going to be 80 like in a few weeks or next week. And they talk. I just read it today in the morning, and they talk about why he should be respected, appreciated, and everything. And when people say certain things about him, it's not really true. He's like he's an idol. He's an inspiration. He's one of mine. I always say it's kind of cliche because almost every film lover, film aspiring filmmakers will go to him. So I always say yes, it's cliche, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's true. He is like probably my all time favorite director, my inspiration, and I hope he keeps making movies, and I hope he keeps cinema alive the way he has been. Even Guillermo del Toro recently spoke because he read a piece where they were talking negative about him, and he defended him, which was amazing. I think Guillermo del Toro is a master too, and I think someone should fight for him also to not leave. These guys are great at what they do, and they're the reasons I wanted to make films. So yeah, I haven't seen this one, but I heard it's really good. I heard it was controversial too. So I just took it. It's called The Last Temptation of the Christ. I can't wait to see it with Willem Dafoe. Have you guys seen this? Let me know, please. I even asked the guy over there, have you seen this? But he said I don't. I think he said he hasn't, but he heard that it's good too. So let me know what your thoughts are on The Last Temptation of the Christ. I think they talked about this one too in the interview where they were talking to the directors to talk about Martin Scorsese. They brought this film up and how they enjoyed it because of certain reasons. This is one of the most recent ones. I wasn't gonna get it at all, but then I was like, it's Bong Joon Ho's Parasite, so I was like, I'll just take it. I saw this film and I loved it, and I was like applauding it during the time that it was getting praised and nominated and everything. I really enjoyed it. But for some reason, sometimes when I see these films that are like Oscar, I've said this before that it's films that I feel like I could only watch once, and I don't think I'll put it on again. Um, but a little bit's kind of changing now, and I felt like I had to have it, and especially with these times where things are getting taken away, like you guys hear about how these shows got canceled, and movies like got canceled. No one's gonna see it ever, and they're getting put away, and so I think it's important to have like the copy of this, to have people's work. It's really cool. I just think it's cool to have someone's work in your hand. That's what, that way it's with you and no one takes it away from you, or it's not somewhere where you can't reach it or grab it. So I think that's really important. I think Guillermo del Toro recently said something that was nice when he did a thing with Mike Flanagan. He talked about how he is more protective of other people's work than he is of his own. So I thought that was pretty cool of him to say something like that and have that respect for other filmmakers. And I felt like I had to have this one right here. This is another one recently that I have not seen. I think it came out last year. I'm not sure if it was on Netflix or where it came out. But it's with one of my favorite actors right here, Riz Ahmed. It's called The Sound of Metal. I have not seen this, and I want to put it on to see it. I didn't get a chance to check it out. But yeah, I think I was seeing interviews of him around that time, but I never put this on. And then I found out that Criterion was going to bring it out on Blu-ray and DVD, which is pretty cool. I like that they're keeping physical media almost alive, because I sometimes Netflix has films that I want, and it's never coming out. But then you see Criterion says, "Oh, it'll come out as part of the Criterion Collection," and I'm like, "Oh, thank God, I get to have a copy of it." You know, that's how I felt with Irishman and Roma, because I always think about when it's Netflix, I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to get a copy of it because they don't do it." But sometimes Criterion comes to save the day on those things, so that's one of the reasons I actually respect them. And this one, I think it was one of those streaming ones, and they brought it out here, so it's pretty cool. One of the ones that I'm worried about right now that I want, if you guys haven't seen Netflix All Quiet on the Western Front, I really freaking, that's probably like the movie of the year for me. I really enjoyed it. I saw it at the Newport Beach Film Festival screening, and I saw it again on Netflix, and I love it. I can't stop watching reviews on it, people like just paying their respects to it, understanding it, breaking it down and everything. I love that film, and I really hope it comes out on physical media later. This one here I haven't seen, but I was seeing that this was a recent release, and I really kind of looked into it and I wanted it. I actually thought it was the other like Hollywood one, and I was like, "What?" But then I looked it up, did some research, and I heard this was good. And I know kind of a little bit of this almost story, kind of like, but I heard it was really good. And I when I got my haul, I got it like yesterday, I think. My So this is one that I was actually kind of looking forward to. This was like a recent release. I was doing some research on it. At first I thought it was like the Hollywood one. So I was like, what? I was like, why would they put that? But then I saw that it was another one that I didn't even hear about or ever see like a trailer for or ever like on my social media feed pop up or anything. I don't think I know the director, but I did research and I heard it's really good. So this was one I was looking forward to getting, and I found it at Barnes and Noble where I was, but it was only on DVD. I asked the guy there if they had it on Blu-ray. He said no. He found another Barnes and Noble that said they had it for sure. So I went over there because it was close to my home. When I got there was only a DVD, and then I asked them, hey, they said there's a Blu-ray here. They were like, nope, it's not here. I asked them for another place. They said they didn't have it, but I called that place myself because I don't know, something was kind of off with them in a way when I went to go talk to them. So I was like, let me ask them if they have it. And they actually said they had it. The girl there was more helpful. She went to actually, she was on the phone and she's like, let me go look for you to be for sure that I have it here because it does say it's here. She went and she had it and she was happy for me because she knew how much I wanted it. So I had to pick it up today. So I just got back and now I did this and here it is, La Llorona. So I can't wait to put this one on. So that's pretty cool. I haven't seen this. If you guys have seen it, please don't spoil it. But please let me know what you guys think about this film. There it is. There was a few other films that I saw that I kind of wanted to get. I already felt like I got too much. So I was like, you're going a little bit too far. Calm down. This is going to happen again later. So don't even panic. But a part of me was like, just get these now just to get it over with, you know? Then you're just going to be like waiting every time to time. And maybe you eventually won't even end up getting them. But there were other ones that I wanted. I saw them there, but I was like, nope, that's where I stop right there. I'm gonna stop there. I'm not going any further. And plus, as I said, there's gonna be other times when they come. I think it comes November and another month in the beginning of the year almost. But for right now, I think I'm cool. I think I have a good collection, but I'm really happy with it, man. I can't wait to see it. I have things to watch now, like, and these are films that I really want to see and that I enjoy. So here it is, part of the Criterion. So La Llorona right there that I still have. Some of these right here, Passion of Joan of Arc, which one I really wanted. I always wanted it, but I always saw it on DVD. And I wanted it on Blu-ray because I knew there was a Blu-ray of it. So I was like, I'm gonna get it. And then right here on the waterfront, Chronos, Raging Bull. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, guys, that's my Criterion haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I didn't get the cool ones. Like, you guys probably know the better ones than I do. But I recommend me some and let me know what you guys want to say about it and why you guys might think I'll enjoy it. You guys know I'm more into like drama, crime drama. I'm into everything though, as long as it's good, you know. I'm into almost every genre. As long as it's good. But mostly my cup of tea is like crime, drama. So that's why I've been enjoying contemporary world cinema class, because it's been showing me films from like Iran, Africa, Germany, Mexico, all that stuff, Brazil, I think. And I've been having a ball because Hollywood has like repetitive films a lot. And it's good to see a different style of filmmaking, the inspiration that went into it, the themes of it. And it's just so different out there. And it's good to learn that way because it helps you when you want to be a filmmaker to see how you want to shoot some things or write some things. So I'm really appreciative of that class. I'm really having a ball with that class right now. So yeah, I wanted to share my Criterion Haul with you guys. Sorry I haven't been around. I was saying something at the beginning. My short film Distant actually screened at the Newport Beach Film Festival. It was something that's going on during these months that I haven't been around. Also, I had to promote it and everything. I think I'm gonna do a video on it. It was pretty cool. I'm really grateful for it. My family went. My professor was busy, but she was there in spirit, and I talked to her like 2 weeks ago to thank her and to tell her how it went. She wanted to know how it went. I was not in a good place when we were making that film. I was not. I say this a lot in my videos. It was hard, and I hated the film in a way, but I'm really grateful that I did it. I'm kind of getting teary right now because I'm thinking about everything I went through, and then it's not big because it's part of the school, but it got to screen there. My family was there, um, and it was cool. I was actually taken seriously as a director, but another way I kind of felt a little bit like it was way too much in a way, like too, like I don't know, I was getting treated too much like fancy and everything. But I was on my own, but I met other filmmakers. I met people, they got interested in what I did. I got interested in what they were doing. We were filmmakers. We made a story, narrative, a documentary, a music video, whatever it was is pretty cool. So I might make a video on the Newport Beach Film Festival whole story, and I might make a video on my experience of making that film in 2020, which is pretty cool. So I just want to say, guys, if you're watching, please hit that like button and subscribe. As always, I'm very appreciative of you guys. And thank you for watching.